What's up, you guys? Hope you're all doing good and welcome to our Dream channel once again. For those who are visiting our channel for the first time, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Jagdish, a software developer with around 10 years of experience. In our channel, we have been trying to cover the basics of Java programming. So if you are interested in learning Java from the fundamentals, don't forget to subscribe and to check out our videos. In this video, we're going to talk specifically about custom exceptions in Java. Earlier in our previous past videos, we spoke about what are exceptions in Java, how to handle those exceptions, and what is the importance of handling those exceptions, and what happens if we don't handle those exceptions properly. If you have missed those videos, don't forget to check it out. Today, let's talk extensively about creating custom exceptions in Java. Before that, let's quickly reiterate what we have seen in our previous videos. So this is a sample program that we wrote. So where this check eligibility method checks for the eligibility of an employee based on his or her salary and the age, and we will tell whether that particular employee is eligible for a promotion or not. So we have set in certain conditions. If the condition is not satisfied, we threw some exception. And to handle those exceptions from the caller place, so we have thrown this exception from here, and using the throws keyword where the exception is being handled from the place from where it is actually being invoked. Fine. Considering this example, we threw the out of the box exception. That is nothing but exceptions which are already provided by Java. So either you can throw any exception that is provided by Java, like an arithmetic exception, number format, whatever the exception that you require based on the scenario, or you can even throw a generic exception, and that is what we have done in this scenario. There arises a question like, what should we do if we wanted to throw a custom exception? A custom exception in the sense an exception like having my user defined name, a custom name, rather than having an out of the box name, which makes it very user friendly and it also improves the editability of the code. In such scenarios, we need to create in custom exceptions. So let's try to create a class. So this is going to be our custom exception. Let the name of the exception be a custom check exception. Is the name of the exception that we are giving to our class. And to make it as an exception, we need to make it extend some of the out of the box exceptions. So I wanted my exception to be the child class of the generic exception. So I'm going to extend by making use of the extends keyword. You can inherit the properties of the parent class. So where my super class is going to be exception. Exception is nothing but the generic exception which is provided by Java. And this particular class, as you know, like Java itself will create some default constructors like my custom check exception. So custom check exception without any arguments is going to be my default constructor. So this particular constructor I wanted to call my super classes constructor. Okay. And I also wanted to create one other constructor which will take the message as the argument so that I can pass in some messages to this particular exception. So in that scenario, I will create in one other constructor, okay, maybe with the same name, because constructor takes the same name as sort of the class, but it is not going to be like a default constructor. Instead, it is going to take some message, and that message is going to be passed to my super classes constructor. So this is the custom exception that I have created. So how should we make use of these exceptions? Let's directly jump into the code that we saw, hello exceptions. So here we threw the out of the box exception. So instead of throwing an out of the box exception, here I am going to throw my custom check exception which I have created using the parameterized constructor that I have created. So where I will tell that the employee is not eligible. So employee isn't eligible for this promotion. And a similar message maybe I can pass into the other conditions also, and here also I'm going to throw my custom exception. So now if you try to run this particular program, so let's see what is going to happen. So now the input of this particular program is 85,000. Maybe let me make it as 85,000 and the age is going to be 60. So as per our understanding, this particular first block should get executed. So when you run this particular program, so run as a Java application. So this particular exception will get thrown. See, custom exception is the exception that I have thrown. Employee isn't eligible for this particular promotion is what is getting printed. So even though you throw a custom exception, you can still throw a generic exception because it is just a child class of this particular exception. If you want to be very specific in your throwing, so there also you can throw custom check exception. At the same time, you can also catch custom check exception. So even now, if you run this particular program, it will throw the custom check exception and you can get the desired output. So to make it very simple, so creating a custom exception is very simple. You have to make your class extend some of the out of the box exception. So here in this scenario, we have taken the out of the boxes generic exception, and you can create your own constructors and you can call the super methods constructor, super classes constructor using the super keyword. And to throw the exception, you have to make use of the exception name. Using that, you can throw in the exception. Hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions related to exception, don't forget to comment it out in the comment section. We'll reply out or we'll try to create a video out of it. If you really like this video, give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. We'll meet you in one other video soon. Thank you.